Hello, folks. Hope you are all doing good. So, in this video, we will discuss about enum in TypeScript, which is very important concept to know. Now, before proceeding ahead, as usual, I will ask you one question, and that is, in TypeScript, what is the default type of an enum member? And you have four options: Boolean, string, number, and any. You can pause the video and you will get the answer. You can answer in the comment section below. I will give you the right answer at the end of the video. So, let's get started. So you must be remembering this simple calculator that we made a while ago. Now in this video, we will be making the same calculator using enum, and we will see how does it help us. So in the previous one, what we used to do is we used to define one function called calculator. We used to take two numbers and one operation, which could be of any of these types, and accordingly we used to return the results. For any wrong value, we used to return -1. Now we will be doing the same, but let's see how can enum help us. So I will go to my enum.ts file, and here first of all what I will declare is one enum called operation, and here I will define like what are the different kinds of operation we have. So we have add, and then sub, then we have mul, then we have div, and we also have a mod. Now we will see what is this enum. So let me just do one thing. We will do console log operation dot add, let's say. And now if I run this file, node and then 9, we see 0. So what is the 0? Let me also try to console log everything else. So after the add, we will do for the sub, then for the mul, then for the div, and lastly for the mod. And now let's see what is the answer that we get. And we get from 0 to 5. So what enum means is enumerated numbers. So what does this do is it is assigning these values from 0 to 4 to all of these things. So basically addition, subtraction, multiplication, all of these have these numbers assigned to it. So now let me just declare one function called calculator. I will use a different name so that it doesn't throw any error. So this calculator will be accepting one A number and another B number, and then it will also like accept one OP, and this OP will be of the type operation. And now let me just write one function over here, and also let me just declare how we will call this function. So I will call raise equals to calculator, and here I will pass, let's say, 7 and 5, and let's say this operation dot add, and lastly we will do the console log of result. Now inside this calculator function, what do we want to do? We want to take one switch case, and the switch case will accept the operation, and inside I will write my logic. So let's say the case is operation dot add, and in that case I will simply return a plus b, and we already calling the add one, so we can run this thing. And let's say we get 12. So this is correct. Now what happens if I give 0 over here instead of operation dot add, and if I run the function, we again get 12. So what happens is basically this operation dot add, it is taking the place of 0. If I pass 0 over here, let's see what we get. We get 12, so we get no errors. So as you can see, this complex logic that we are writing over here, sum equals to this, that, many things, this can be very simply changed to this enum. Now you may be wondering that, this is much simpler than this enum. What is the need for this enum? But that is because this is one simple calculator. In case of a complex calculator or a lot more complex function, you may be using the enum. That will be much better choice. So in this case, I will just complete this function. So after the add, I will simply do case operation dot sub, and I will be returning a minus b. And then for the mul and for the other things also, like it's no big deal. Let me just copy everything here. So this will be for the mul, and lastly this will be for the div. Let me return accordingly. And also we have the case operation dot mod, and I will return a mod b, and we will also be having one default case, and here in this case I will return -1. So let's say I am sending 5, which is not present here, and what I will expect is -1. So as you can see, this is correct. So this is how enum works. It will assign like numbers from 0 to whatever is there. Like after this, there could be much more operations also, and it will assign the numbers accordingly. And like these 5 lines are not really required. And this whole thing can be written very simply like this instead of what we have written over here. So yeah, now coming back to the question that I asked at the beginning of the video. So what is the default type of an enum member? And you already know the answer, and that is option C, number. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you have learned something new today, consider liking the video. It gives me a lot of motivation to create a lot more videos like this. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.